Welcome to Navakopan Education Society's Divisay College, Chiprun. We are studying integration, and today we will see two special type of integrations. The first type is a sin x plus b cos x upon c sin x plus d cos x dx. In this type of integration, let the numerator is equal to some constant into denominator plus another constant into derivative of the denominator. Then the integration will become integration ad plus b into d dash divided by d. It is equal to integration a plus b times d dash upon d dx equal to a integration dx plus b integration d dash upon d dx. This is equal to ax plus b times log of mod d plus c, that is ax plus b times log of mod d is c sin x plus d times cos x plus this c I am going to write at c1, constant of integration. It is c1 because we already have used this c, therefore to avoid the confusion I am writing here c1. This will be the final answer, and your job will be only to find out the values of a and b by solving some equations. Let us take one problem and it will be clear to all of you. Let I equal to integration sin x minus 4 cos x upon 2 sin x plus 3 cos x dx. Here the numerator is sin x minus 4 cos x and denominator is 2 sin x plus 3 cos x. From this, derivative of the denominator d dash is 2 cos x minus 3 sin x. Let numerator is equal to a into denominator plus b into derivative of the denominator, and therefore sin x minus 4 cos x is equal to some constant a into d, that is 2 sin x plus 3 cos x plus b times derivative of the denominator 2 cos x minus 3 sin x. This is equal to two a minus 3b times sin x. The coefficient of sin x in the first bracket is twice a, and in the second bracket it is minus 3b. So 2a minus 3b times sin x plus 3a plus 2b times cos x. Now compare the coefficients of sin x and cos x on both sides, and therefore we get 1 is equal to 2a minus 3b and minus 4 is equal to 3a plus 2b. Let us solve these two equations simultaneously. I prefer to use the Cramer's rule. So a equal to 1 minus 4 minus 3 2 divided by 2 3 minus 3 2. Cramer's rule you have studied in 10th standard, also in 11th standard determinant lesson. 2 minus 12 divided by 4 plus 9 equal to minus 10 upon 13, and b equal to determinant, the denominator is same, 2 3 minus 3 2. Now to find b, replace the coefficients of b with the constants. 1 minus 4 equal to minus 8 minus 3 upon 4 plus 9 equals to minus 11 upon 13. Now I equals to integration AD plus b times d dash upon d dx. This is equal to integration a plus b times d dash upon d dx. I am going to write directly equal to ax plus b log mod d plus c. Here no question of c as in the previous generalization. Equal to a, the value of a we have found out, minus 10 upon 13, minus 10 upon 13 x. b value is minus 11 upon 13, minus 11 upon 13 log mod d is 2 sin x plus 3 cos x. Two sin x plus 3 cos x plus the constant of integration c. This is your final answer. The same method can be applied for any type of the problem which is of the form a sin x plus b cos x upon c sin x plus d cos x, where the a, b, c and d are any real numbers. For these real numbers you can use this method and get the answer like this. You can apply the same method for the integration of the type a times e raised to x plus b divided by c times e raised to x plus d dx. For this type of integration also the same method is applied, that is, write numerator as some constant into denominator plus another constant into derivative of denominator. Then on the same lines your answer will be ax plus b log mod d, that is b log c e raised to x plus d, plus the constant of integration c. Similar method can be applied. Let us solve one problem of this type using this method. Let us take the problem. I equals to integration 5 e raised to x minus 7 upon 2 e raised to x plus say 7 dx. Now here numerator is 5e raised to x minus 7. Denominator is 2e raised to x plus 7. Derivative of the denominator is 2e raised to x. Let numerator is equal to some constant a into denominator plus another constant b into derivative of the denominator, and therefore 5 e raised to x minus 7 is equal to a times 2 e raised to x plus 7 plus b times 2 e raised to x. This is equal to 2a plus 2b times e raised to x plus 7a. Comparing the coefficient of e raised to x and the constant term on both sides, we get 5 is equal to 2a plus 2b and minus 7 is equal to 7a. From this latter equation, a is equal to minus 1. Put this a equal to minus 1 in first equation and get 5 is equal to minus 2 plus 2b, and therefore b is equal to 7 upon 2, and therefore I equal to integration ad plus bd dash upon d dx, that is ax plus b log mod d plus c, that is a means minus 1 minus x plus b is 7 by 2 log mod d is 2e raised to x plus 7 plus the constant of integration c. It is your final answer of this problem. Let us see one more type of problem. Sin x plus or minus a divided by cos x plus or minus b. This numerator can be sin or cos. The denominator also can be sin or cos. I will take one particular problem and then we will solve this. I equal to integration sin x minus a upon cos x plus b dx. In this type of problem, just see the denominator angle. Denominator angle is x plus b. Try to take this angle x plus b in the numerator. So here what I will do is write sin x plus b minus a divided by cos x plus b dx equal to integration sin of x plus b minus a plus b divided by cos of x plus b dx. Now use the formula of sin x minus y. Using that formula, sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. divided by cos of x plus b dx. This is equal to integration of tan x plus b into cos a plus b minus sin of a plus b dx. Here cos term will get cancelled and here sin upon cos will become tan. Now cos of a plus b and sin of a plus b, they are constants and they can be taken outside of the integration sign. So this becomes cos of a plus b integration tan x plus b dx minus sin of a plus b integration dx equal to cos of a plus b into integration of tan x plus b is log of mod sec x plus b minus x times sin a plus b plus the constant of integration c, and this will be your final answer. Any combination of this form, sin or cos x plus or minus a, sin or cos x plus or minus b, can be solved using the similar method. Exactly the similar method. Let us take one more problem where I will take on both numerator and denominator sin and the trigonometric ratio as sin and angle x minus a or x plus b, etc. Let us solve that problem. Let I equal to integration sin x plus a divided by sin x minus b dx. This is equal to, now our basic aim is to make the angle as angle in the denominator to look in the angle in the numerator. So for that I will subtract b and add b. Sin of x minus b plus a divided by sin x minus b dx. Using the formula for sin a minus b, we have this step: sin x minus b cos a plus b plus cos x minus b sin a plus b upon sin x minus b dx. It is equal to integration cos of a plus b plus cot of x minus b into sin of a plus b dx equal to cos of a plus b times integration dx plus sin a plus b times cot x minus b dx, which integration is this. It is your final answer. To solve integrations of the type of these three types, that the denominator is combination of sin, cos, x minus a, x minus b, etc. To solve these problems, we must know this formulae. Sin A minus B, it is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And one thing you should note that A minus B is equal to A minus X plus X minus B, that is X minus B minus X minus A, or B minus A is equal to X minus A minus X minus B. You have to use these three to solve these three integrations. Let us see how. Let us solve the first one. For the first one, denominator is combination of sine and sine. If I use this cos formula, I will get cos cos plus sin sin, and I will not get the required thing in separate form. Therefore, for sin sin or for cos cos combination, I want this formula sin A minus B. And for sin cos combination, I want cos A minus B, because in that case one cos term and one sin term I want to be cancelled. The first one, I equals to integration dx upon sin x minus A into sin x minus B. You can multiply and divide by a constant thing. Here I will multiply and divide by 1, divide outside of the integration sin B minus A, and multiply inside sin B minus A, divided by sin x minus A into sin x minus B. Now in the numerator for this B minus A, you can write x minus A minus x minus B. This is equal to 1 upon sin B minus A into sin of x minus A minus x minus B, divided by the denominator as it is, sin x minus A into sin x minus B. This is equal to 1 upon sin of B minus A integration of, use the formula of sin A minus B, sin x minus A cos x minus B minus cos x minus A sin x minus B, divided by sin x minus A into sin x minus b dx. This is equal to 1 upon sin b minus a integration of, now here sin x minus a cos x minus b divided by this denominator, sin x minus a will get cancelled, cos x minus b upon sin x minus b, it will be cot x minus b, minus as it is. Now cos sin divided by sin sin, the sin x minus b term will get cancelled, cos x minus a upon sin x minus a will give us cot x minus a dx. This is equal to 1 upon sin b minus a into integration of cot x is log mod cosec x minus cot x, log mod cosec x minus cot x, minus integration of this, again using the same formula, log mod cosec x minus a minus cot x minus a, equal to 1 upon sin b minus a into log of mod cosec x minus b minus cot x minus b divided by cosec x minus a minus cot x minus a plus c. I should write c at this step only. Or you may also write this as 1 upon sin b minus a times log of mod tan x minus b upon 2 divided by tan x minus a upon 2 plus c. This tan can come in numerator and become cot x minus a upon 2. This can be your final answer. Now for this problem also multiply and divide like this problem by sin b minus a, and for this problem, since it is combination of sin and cos, I want here the combination of sin sin and cos cos. Therefore I am going to multiply and divide by cos b minus a. Here I have multiplied by sin b minus a, and in this third one I will multiply by cos b minus a, and using the similar procedure we can find out the answer. That these two problems are for homework. Let us solve two problems from your exercises. The first one I am selecting is integration cos raised to 7x dx. This is equal to integration cos raised to 6x into cos x dx equal to integration cos square x bracket cube into cos x dx equal to integration 1 minus sin square x bracket cube into cos x dx. Let sin x is equal to t. Therefore, cos x dx is equal to dt, and therefore I is equal to integration 1 minus t square bracket cube into dt equal to integration 1 minus 3 t square plus 3 t raised to 4 minus t raised to 6 into dt. Equal to t minus 3t cube upon 3 plus 3 t raised to 5 upon 5 minus t raised to 7 upon 7 plus c, but t is equal to sin x. So the answer is sin x minus sin cube x, this 3 will get cancelled, plus 3 by 5 sin raised to 5x minus sin raised to 7x upon 7 plus c. This is the final answer. Let us solve one more problem. I equals to integration tan raised to 5x dx. This is equal to integration tan cube x into tan square x dx equal to integration tan cube x into sec square x minus 1 dx equal to integration tan cube x into sec square x minus tan cube x dx equal to integration tan cube x into sec square x minus tan x into sec square x minus 1 dx. Writing tan cube x as tan x into tan square x, and in that tan square I am writing sec square x minus 1. This is equal to integration, now I am rearranging the terms, tan cube x minus tan x into sec square x minus plus tan x dx equal to integration tan cube x minus tan x into sec square x dx plus integration tan x dx. This is equal to I1 plus I2. In I1, let tan x is equal to t. Therefore, sec square x dx is equal to dt, and therefore I equal to integration t cube minus t times dt plus the I2 integration tan x dx equal to t raised to 4 upon 4 minus t square by 2 plus log mod sec x plus c for all these three integrations. But t is equal to tan x, so this is tan raised to 4x upon 4 minus tan square x upon 2 plus log mod sec x plus c. Highlight the final answer. Let us solve two problems from your textbook. Integration tan 3x into tan 2x into tan x dx. We know that tan 3x is equal to tan of 2x plus x equal to tan 2x plus tan x upon 1 minus tan 2x into tan x. Take this denominator on left hand side, then you will get tan 3x minus tan 3x into tan 2x into tan x is equal to tan 2x plus tan x, and therefore tan 3x into tan 2x into tan x is equal to tan 3x minus tan 2x minus tan x. Now you can solve this integration. I equal to integration tan 3x minus tan 2x minus tan x dx. This is equal to, now tan 3x integration is log mod sec 3x. X has coefficient 3, so I have to divide by 3 minus log mod sec 2x sec 2x divided by 2 minus log mod sec x plus c. Next problem I am taking is integration sin 6x upon sin 10x into sin 4x. This is equal to integration sin of, in place of 6x I can write 10x minus 4x divided by sin 10x into sin 4x dx. Use the formula of sin a minus b, and here it is sin 10x into cos 4x minus cos 10x into sin 4x divided by sin 10x into sin 4x dx equal to, I am directly writing sin 10x cancel, cos 4x upon sin 4x is cot 4x minus sin 4x cancel, cos 10x upon sin 10x is cot 10x dx equal to integration cot 4x dx minus integration cot 10x dx equal to 1 by 4 log mod sin 4x minus 1 by 10 log mod sin 10x plus c. It is your final answer. Next problem we are going to solve is I equal to integration sin x into cos cube x upon 1 plus cos square x dx. Clearly the derivative of cos x is sin x minus sin x. It can be seen here. So the first choice, let cos x is equal to t. Therefore minus sin x dx is equal to dt, or sin x dx is equal to minus dt, and therefore I equal to integration t cube upon 1 plus t square into minus dt. Take minus outside, minus integration. Now t cube, I can write it as t cube plus t minus t divided by 1 plus t square dt equal to minus integration t into bracket t square plus 1 upon 1 plus t square minus t upon 1 plus t square dt equal to minus integration t dt. 1 plus t square term will get cancelled here, minus minus, plus integration t upon 1 plus t square. The derivative of 1 plus t square is 2t. So to get the derivative of denominator in numerator, I am multiplying outside by half and inside by 2. This is equal to minus t square by 2 plus half log mod 1 plus t square plus c. We have substituted t by cos x by t. So replace t by cos x and get the answer minus cos square x upon 2 plus half log mod 1 plus cos square x plus c. It is your final answer. Let us highlight it. Thank you for today.